Carl, a 3-0 win against North Ferriby and a nice 3-0 win at that. What do you make of the performance today?
Not at our best, obviously. Having a 2-week layoff. We started a bit. I thought the first half, I thought we were quite sluggish in our play. Thought we got caught quite often their attacks. Mazza's pulled off a great save in the first few minutes in the bottom left-hand corner, and our decision making wasn't good enough. I know we've gone ahead, and I just expect there's a kick on from there. And it just seemed to be one of them games where it just wasn't going our way. And that's taking nothing away from them, because I know that they're a very, very good team, North Ferriby, and they have for years. They've come here, they've put up a good fight today. But I just thought it took us a long time to get into the game. Right up to half time, we were going to swap it around our half-time formation side, but we thought we'd let it go. And then obviously getting our second goal helped us relax a little bit more. So, instead of the getting caught in counters and transition and everything, we decided to change our formation to 4-3-3, which helped us. And, the sending off, going down to 10 men, all the way right through the game, battling hard the last 20 minutes. But lads deserve that, and got the third goal, Curtis, with a great run. Bosch little flick on, and 3 goals and a clean sheet.
And that thing is, Bosch and Curtis on the score sheet is becoming quite a regular occurrence. Kev Burgess being on the score sheet is definitely not.
Yeah.
How nice is it when you know that players from any point on the pitch can put the ball in the net for us?
Yeah, but at the present minute, when you look around in the squad, they are tallying numbers up, defenders and midfield areas, attacking, the wide men are chipping in with goals, like you said, with Curtis on one side, doing really, really well. Burnsy on the other side scored a couple for us. But Bosch, obviously Brad and Louis, doing really, really well in the goal scoring charts between the three of them. And at the minute now, everything's clicking for Bosch. He's working really, really hard as a centre forward in there. Louis unfortunate to come off the day with an injury, which I don't think it looks bad. He's just a big gash on the shin. He's had to come off, And Brad's been chipping away with goals like he normally does, So I'm really happy with goals coming from all over in the squad. And you're all right. It was nice to see a centre half get on the goal scoring charts today with a goal off a set play as well.
And obviously Louis Johnson was forced off, and he may potentially miss our next game. John Howard also sent off, and that means he may miss our next game. Well, he will miss our next Saturday game as well. And we have a fairly busy start to December with 2 midweek games, Big House and Richmond in the Cup. I'm guessing the plan is rotation for these start of December?
I'll have to have a count up the players first. Obviously we've still got Rio out, we've still got Dane out. We're missing Danny. I think we get Oscar Fletcher back next week. We're missing John next week. I think Louis should be back next week. Rio will be touch and go. Not too sure. We didn't want to test him today because he's been out for a while. So we'll have a little look at numbers. I'll have a little count up tomorrow, and then we'll have a little look at training after Louis got into the lads and see what the injuries are like, the little knocks, and fingers crossed if we have to do something towards next Saturday, we have to do something. It's just the way it is, We can't be going to games in this level with only 12, 13 men. We need to go with a full squad, because this level of football's very, very hard, and you've got to be switched on, and you've got to have that squad going week in, week out, to compete against very, very good teams.